Hello, I'm Abby, and thank you for joining me for this 30-minute flow, specifically working on mobility of the hips, the legs, working towards Hamanasana splits in coming weeks. So we're going to get straight into it today, just after taking a minute or so, just nice and still, to kind of try and still the mind, still the thoughts a little bit. So find your comfortable seat. I'm set up on a cushion. You can take a block or a cushion, just looking to elevate the hips a little above the knees. Rest your hands down onto your knees or in your lap, however feels comfortable. Lengthen up through your spine. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. Let the shoulders drop. Close the eyes, breathing in and out through the nostrils. Now, deep breath in and steady breath out. Several more breaths, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. A few more as you breathe in, feel your whole body expand, your lungs filling up. And as you breathe out, the navel drawing in, awareness to the bandhas, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, your navel lock drawing in. Keep your breath deep and full, deep inhale and long exhale. 2 more really deep breaths in, energizing the body with the inhale and calming, just a steady exhale. 1 more full inhale and steady exhale. Just bring the hands to heart center, humble your head to your heart. Quiet breath now, just allowing any noise, any busyness of your day to just be left externally, returning inward, tuning in to what's happening within you, remembering that yoga is not about the shapes that we create, it's about your experience as we move through the asanas, the physical postures. Of course, awareness to your breath throughout this practice. Please take responsibility for your bodies, for your physical well-being during this practice. If you're in your first trimester, please avoid any new practices. If you know you have any injuries, just taking it really steady and modifying where you need to. Blinking the eyes open, reach the arms out to the sides, spread into the fingers, turn the palms up, reach up and look up. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. Once more, inhale, this time arms up above, and then interlace the fingers, press the palms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, right hand comes down, left hand reaches over. You can take a little bounce, and then inhaling up, left hand down, right hand over, just working into the sides of the body, up and over towards that right side. This time take the left hand down, nice and slowly as we twist that left hand coming down towards the right hand. If you're on a block, you may want to have come off here. My cushion is quite small and being squished. And then inhaling up, that left hand up and over, right hand reaching up, and then slowly as you bring it down, twisting right hand towards the left. Take a deep breath there into your right ribs. And then coming up through the center, coming forward off your block or your cushion, coming to your all fours, taking a few rounds of cat-cow, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Perhaps a really familiar posture for you from your all fours, your cat-cow. So maybe closing the eyes, inhaling, lowering the belly, looking forward, and exhaling chin to chest. So any time of the day, our cat-cow is always there. Perhaps in the mornings, if you wake up feeling a little bit tight, a little bit stiff, it's really good just to warm up the spine. Maybe at the end of the day, if you've been sat and just looking for a little bit of spine release. We'll take 1 more round there. Pressing into the hands, rounding the upper back. Now I'm going to face this way just so you can see. This is adding on for anyone that joined me last Monday. This is just an adding on condensed version of our Monday class. The next few weeks we're going to be working with the hamstrings, working towards Hanumanasana. It's not a posture full splits that we want to rush towards, so we're just building it up. We're not going to fully go there today. Take the right leg out to the side, ground the right foot so the foot is in line with the hip. Take the right hand up and then open out so that the chest is facing the sky. Fingers are spread, coming to a nice little twist there, trying to keep the hips level. So drawing the hips maybe back over that right, left knee even. And then see if you can turn the eye of the elbow of that left arm forward. So we're not internally rotating the shoulder, we're rolling it back, opening through the chest. The left hand coming down, and then stepping the right hand coming down, right foot coming through. Take an inhale, lift up onto the fingertips, and exhale, gliding back to runner's lunge or your half Hanumanasana. So just holding here. If this feels like too much, just bring the hands up onto the hips. You can always micro bend that right knee. See if you can keep the foot flexed though, straightening the leg, and then inhale, lengthen, and exhale, reaching the heart towards that right foot. Draw the shoulders down, away from the ears. Remember your breath. Take a deep belly breath in. And out. Soften that right knee. Hands come down. Supported side plank, left side. So turn the left foot behind you. Right foot to the back of your mat. Inhale, reaching that right hand up and over. Lift the hips away from the mat. Reaching nice and long. Exhale, coming down, back to your all fours, taking exactly the same but on the other side. Left foot reaches out in line with the hip, ground that foot. Left hand reaches up, hug that right shoulder underneath you so the eye of the elbow is facing forward. Take the left hand out to the side, spread the fingers, chest towards the sky. Take a deep breath there, releasing through the whole body, expanding, and then left hand down. Left foot comes through between the hands. Inhale, lift up onto the fingertips, and exhale, gliding back. Again, take your variation. If it feels more helpful, come up, hands onto the hips, or seeing if you can flex that left foot, keeping the leg strength. Inhale and exhale to fold. Holding here, 2 more breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Deep breath in. As you exhale, softening that left knee, hands come forward. Take the right foot behind you, left foot to the back of the mat, lifting that left hand, lift the hips up and over, long stretch through the left side of the body. Exhale, releasing. We're going to take the same again, just speeding it up a little bit. So by the way, you can be here at the top of your mat, but it just wouldn't make much sense if I wasn't facing you. So starting on the right side, right foot out to the side, right hand up, take your twist. Right hand comes down, exhale, bring the right foot through between the hands. Inhale, lift onto the fingertips, and exhale, glide back, flex that right foot. Inhale draws you forward, supported side plank, left side, take the foot behind, the right foot to the back of the mat, left hand up and over. Exhale, come back to your all fours, left foot out to the side, inhale. Inhaling, reaching that left hand up, and take your twist, exhale. Exhaling, left hand down, left foot between the hands. Inhale, lift onto the fingertips, and exhale, gliding back. Soften the left knee, come forward, supported side plank, right side, reach up and over. Exhale, release, come back to your all fours. Same again, just adding on a little bit. So right foot out to the side. This time lifting the torso, lift the arms up, come into gate pose. Exhale, take the right hand down, left hand reaches over. Exhale, release, hands to the front, right foot between. Inhale, lift onto the fingertips, and exhale, glide back, flex that right foot. Inhale, drawing forward, this time tucking those left toes, and exhale again, just straight back with legs straight. So the back heel can be lifted, folding over that right leg. Unsupported side plank now, so left hand down, roll to that left sole of the foot, stacking the feet maybe together, or they can be split, right hand reaching up to the sky. If you're happy in your side plank, option 2, if you're feeling strong, lift that right knee. Take a deep breath in, Exhale, release, come back through a plank pose. So keeping the knees lifted here. In your plank, we're holding here for 3 strong breaths. Lengthen the tailbone towards your heels. Keep the chest reaching forward. Eye gaze looking forward. Take a deep breath in. And then lowering the knees, lowering the chin, lowering the chest. Inhale to your cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes, sit bones back to heels, extended child's pose. Take a deep breath in there. And exhale, press up, down dog, just for a breath. We're coming back to all fours to do the same on the other side. So from your all fours, inhale, take the left leg out to the side. Inhaling, reaching up to your gate pose. And exhaling over, right arm reaches over. Exhale, release hands to the top of the mat, left foot through, take an inhale, lift onto the fingertips, and exhale, glide back, flexing that left foot. Inhale draws you forward, tuck the right toes, and then straightening both legs, folding over the left leg. Take a breath there. Side plank, right side, so ground that right hand again, hug the shoulder blade underneath you, roll to that outer edge and then see how much of the right foot you can ground. Lift the hips, lift the left hand, lift the gaze to the left hand. Again, option if you're feeling strong, it actually kind of makes it a little bit easier though to float that left knee to the sky. Inhale, keep lifting. Keep breathing and then look down, both hands down, roll over the toes, come find your plank pose again. Holding here, deep breath in. Engage around your centered, long breath out. Keep pressing the mat away with your hands. Deep inhale. Long exhale, firing up through your core, Ujjayi breath, your audible breath. One more deep breath in. And out. Again, lowering knees, chest, chin. Inhale, peel forward to cobra, draw the shoulders back. Exhale to lower, press back through extended child's pose. And then lifting up, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. This time holding here, feel free to pedal out the heels. We're here for a few breaths, there's no rush. Just feeling your way, warming your body up. Moving into this first down dog, perhaps the first of your day, perhaps of a little while. And then find stillness, spread the fingers, press into the hands, drop the heels down towards the mat, but keep softness through the knees if that helps release your hamstrings. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, take a deep breath in and out. Awareness, your breath, your bandhas, all times. Next, inhale, float the right leg to the sky. Look forward, step the right foot through between the hands. Pause there, feel grounded through your feet as you inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. First one, we're holding here. Remember, there's always the option, hands can come to hips to help draw that left hip forward, left heel coming forward. Maybe cactus arms feels good right now, or maybe arms reaching up, your choice. Deep breath in. Long breath out. More deep inhale. On the exhale, opening out Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2, right side, bending into that right knee. Strong arms, drishti over the right fingertips. Holding here, strong through both legs, lifting through the inner thighs. Draw your navel in. Keep focused, keep breathing. Next, inhale, begin straightening that right knee. Reach the right hand forward, 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 and coming down into Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose, right side. Roll that left hip back. So the left hip stacked on top of the right, opening left ribs to the sky. So your right hand, if it feels like too much to come down, just bring the right hand to the inside of the knee, maybe the inside of the shin, maybe the ankle, or the toe grip, your choice. Holding here, 2 more breaths. Keep rotating left ribs, left hip. And then softening that right knee. Inhale to lift up, coming to the back of the mat, skater pose into that left side, or if it feels accessible, gently coming down to a half yogi squat, yes, left side. Maybe Skandasana, flexing those right toes. Use your left elbow to just press that left knee open. See if you can lift your chest. You can use your hands here if it feels more steady, or just stay up in your skater pose. Here for just 1 more breath. And then inhale, lifting up, coming to the top of the mat, hands inside that right foot for lizard lunge. So take a little rock here. If that feels good, you can drop that left knee if that feels better. Maybe a little rock side to side. And then walking that right foot back into the center of the mat. Tuck the left toe, step the right foot back, either straight to down dog or optional vinyasa. Keep the breath going. Maybe knees are lifted this time for chaturanga dandasana. Inhale to your cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, pressing back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a breath there. Let's keep moving. Left side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the left foot lightly between the hands, pause on your fingertips. Inhale to rise up, high crescent lunge. Again, holding here for a few breaths. Find your expression with your arms. Find what works for you. Feeling grounded, keep drawing that right hip and heel forward so the hips are nice and square, using your inner thighs. Take a deep breath in and out. One more inhale there. As you exhale, open out, warrior two, left side. Gonna flip around so you can see me. So left side, warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Grounding through your feet, stretching into your fingertips. Arms are strong, but shoulders dropping away from the ears. Draw your ribs, draw your navel in, lengthening the tailbone down. One more breath. And then begin to straighten that left knee. Inhaling, reaching the left hand forward as the right hip draws back. Coming down to your triangle pose, left side, looking up to that right hand. So right hip rolling back, right ribs rotating, open to the sky. No pressure or weight through that left hand. Keep breathing here, keep looking to the right palm. Strong Ujjayi breath for another 3, 2, and 1. Soften the left knee. Inhale, lifting yourself up. Come to the back of the mat. Skater pose into that right side or gently coming down. Tailbone lengthening down. You can come up onto the toes of the right foot as well. If that helps, come down into your Skandasana. If that feels okay for your hamstrings. Try to lift your heart here. Soften the shoulders and your face. Deep breath in. And out, soften the left knee. Inhale to lift up, but stay low. Hands coming to the top of the mat, inside that left foot for lizard lunge. Again, your choice. If it feels good, move. Otherwise, you can be still. You can drop that right knee. Take another deep breath in and out. And then left foot even between the hands. Step that left foot back to your plank pose, lowering down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Keep the elbows in. Inhale, peeling up, shoulders back. Exhale, pressing back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Remember, it's your practice. So if you're feeling like you want to come down to child's pose, please do it any time. If you want to increase it, if you're feeling energetic in your down dog, drop the elbows, come down to dolphin pose. 2 more deep breaths in and out. Listen to your breath, feel your body breathing. Coming back to your downward facing dog when you're ready. We're going to move through that same little flow, just adding on a little bit of fun. So right side, inhale, foot the right leg to the sky. This time bend the knee and open the hip. Try to keep the shoulders nice and square and that left heel pressing down towards the mat. Squeeze the right heel towards your left glute. Take a deep breath in. And out. Next inhale, straightening the right leg. Look forward, step the right foot through. Pause there. Inhale to rise, high crescent lunge. This time as you exhale, bring that left knee up and in towards your chest. Find your balance, hands around the front of that left knee. Just hold here for this round. Try to really straighten up this right leg, including your glute, engaging the glute. Draw the shoulders back, lift your heart. Try not to lean back here. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, stepping back, warrior two, right side. So stepping straight back to your warrior two, right side. Take a breath. Moving into our triangle again, so straightening the right leg, reaching forward, draw the left hip back, and exhale, coming down, extended triangle, arms are nice and long and strong. Looking to that left hand, so slightly tuck the chin to help lengthen the neck. Take a deep breath in. And out, soften the right knee. Inhale lifts you up into the back of the mat, skater pose or skandasana, into that left hip. Take a breath there. Inhale, use your bandhas to lift up but stay low. Hands inside the right foot. Lizard lunge, right side. Just here for a breath, we're going to keep moving. Right foot in between the hands, step the right foot back. Option here to keep the right leg lifted for triangle. Lower down knees, chest, chin, chaturanga or triangle. Inhale to your cobra, up dog. And exhale, pressing back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Straight to the left side. Inhale, float the left leg. Bend the knee and open the hip. Again, shoulders are nice and square. Keeping that right heel pressing down and squeeze the left heel to your right glute. Breathe. Next inhale, straighten the left leg. Left foot through between the hands. Pause there. Inhale to rise, high crescent lunge, nice and steady with control. Right knee floats towards your chest. Take your hands around the front of that right knee. Stand tall. Rooting down through the sole of the left foot, engage the left glute. Lift your heart, draw the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Steady breath out. Deep inhale. As you exhale with control, right foot stepping back to your warrior two, left side. Inhale, opening the arms there, bending deeply into that left knee. Then inhale to straighten the left knee, reach forward, coming down, triangle pose, left hand down, right hand up. Take a breath. Soften the left knee, inhale lifts you up. Exhale, back of the mat, skater pose or skandasana, right side. Take a breath there. Soften the left knee, inhale, lift you up, come to the top of the mat, hands inside that left foot, lizard lunge, just for a breath. So I'm going to move through again a little bit adding on just to keep it nice and varied. Bring that left hand in between your hands, but you know this sequence, you know these postures. Step the left foot back, maybe keeping the foot lifted for triangle. Lower down with control, elbows in. Inhale, both tops of the feet to the mat. And exhale, pressing back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Press through the hands, chest drawing towards the thighs, heels sinking down. Feel the body opening. Feel the strength, the energy flowing through your body. One more breath. Next, inhale, float the right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale to straighten the right leg, look forward, step it through. Pause, root down, rise up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the left knee in towards your chest. Option here, stay with the left knee or taking Utthita Bhujangasthasana, hand to foot. So extending that left foot in front of you, draw the shoulders back, straighten the right leg. Keeping nice and tall. Doesn't matter about that left leg if it's not straight. Try to keep the right leg and the spine straight. Deep breath in. And then sending that left leg back. Before we come to warrior two, come into standing splits. So extend the left leg back, point the toes, fingertips come down. Take an inhale, lengthen the torso, and exhale as you fold over the right leg. Left toes pointing to the sky. Bring the right hand behind the right ankle. Fold the body onto that right leg. Point the left toes to the sky. Deep breath in. Soften the right knee, left foot steps down, coming up to your warrior two, right side. Holding there, bending into that right knee, and then beginning to straighten the right knee, right hand reaching forward, last time coming down, triangle pose, right side. Take a breath. And then inhale, lifting up, back of the mat, skandasana or half yogi squat, left side. We're holding here this time, a few different options. Either stay as you are. If you're up in skater pose, that's also great. Maybe the left hand coming down, right hand reaching up. Perhaps a half bind with that right hand. If you want to fully bind, roll in internal rotation of the left arm. Coming back, draw the shoulders back, lift the chest. Don't worry if you're not binding. Remember, whatever feels helpful to your body rather than what it looks like. One more breath. And then use your hands. Take a little rock side to side. Taking a Prasarita Padottanasana here. So parallel the feet, toes ever so slightly turned in. Hands onto your hips. Soften the knees, slowly come up. Take an inhale, lift the chest, slight back bend. And exhale as you hinge forward, forward, forward. And coming down, hands in line with the feet. For your first Prasarita, drop the crown of the head towards the mat. If you have tripod headstand here, a nice steady tripod headstand option to take that. Otherwise, just stay with your Prasarita. If you're coming up to your tripod headstand, crown of the head coming down, maybe just bringing the knees to the backs of the triceps, or maybe seeing if you can float the legs up. Please do not do this if you don't already have a headstand practice. Slowly coming down from your tripod if you're there. Soften the knees, walk the hands up to the top of the mat. Lizard lunge right side. This time we're holding a little bit longer. You can drop that right there, left knee if it feels better. Maybe taking movement or maybe being still. Perhaps coming down onto your forearms, maybe onto a block or a cushion. Holding here 3 more breaths, breathing deeply. If you're coming down onto your forearms, try to keep that right knee close in to your right shoulder. 1 more breath. And then coming back up onto your forearms if you're not on your, coming back up onto your hands if you're on your forearms. Side plank left side. So remember that hugging the shoulder blade underneath you. You can come to your variation of your side plank left side. Wherever you are, think about lifting the hips away from the mat, lifting up, looking up if you can, maybe pointing that right knee to the sky. Deep breath in. And then look down, roll over, come to a plank, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, or skip it. Inhale, cobra, up dog, and exhale, pressing back, downward dog. Just the left side to go. Take a breath. Now, energizing inhale. 1 more breath in and out. Next, inhale, float the left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale to straighten the left leg. Step the foot through between the hands. Root down, inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, right knee in front of your chest. Again, your choice, just stay with the knee. Remember, we're looking for stability over anything else. Otherwise, if you did on the other side, taking the big toe with the 2 peace fingers, remember that leg doesn't have to straighten, but try to keep your standing leg and your spine straight. Maybe extending that right leg, draw the right shoulder back. Take a deep breath in. And out with control, sending that right leg behind you. Fingertips coming down nice and steady. Inhale, lift the chest, look forward. And exhale as you fold over that left leg, pointing the right leg to the sky. Left hand behind the ankle if you can. Keep inhale, lengthening. And exhale, as you fold, point the right toes up to the sky. Take a breath. And then stepping that right foot down, coming to your warrior 2, left side. Opening out warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2, left side. Take a breath. And then inhale, straightening that left knee, reaching forward. Last time coming down, triangle pose, left side. Breathing here just for a breath. Soften the left knee. Inhale lifts you up, back of the mat. Skater pose or Skandasana. Last time, right side. Again, take your variation. Try and keep it the same as on the other side. But for whatever reason, if you have anything that just doesn't feel right this side, like with your shoulders, just avoid it. Maybe taking an internal rotation with that right shoulder and left arm behind you. Try to draw the shoulders back, just 1 more breath. And then release your hands, soften that left knee, take a little rock wherever you are now, side to side in your Prasarita. So bring the feet Parallel toes slightly turned in, hands onto the hips. Inhale, lifting up nice and slowly. Your choice here, option to take hands behind you with the hands clasped for a little shoulder open as you come to your forward fold, or taking whatever feels right for you today. It's the same as before with the hands down, or taking hold of the big toes. Everybody on an inhale, lift the chest, and exhale as you hinge at the hips, coming forward, forward, forward. Keep that length and drop the head. If the hands are clasped, take the hands overhead. One more breath. And then releasing, walk the hands up to the top of the mat. Lizard lunge, left side. We're here for a few breaths, so take your time. Remember, you can drop that knee. That's a great place to be if that feels right for you today. Otherwise, maybe bringing the forearms down. I have my block, let's use it. Just to demonstrate, it can just give you that little bit more space by using your props, just to find a little bit more ease in the body rather than pushing or forcing ourselves into anything. If you're coming down onto your forearms, bring that left knee close into your left shoulder. One more breath. And then coming up for your side plank, right side. So rolling to the outer edge of that right foot and then grounding as much of it as you can. Lifting up, left hand reaching up, maybe lifting that left knee. Lift the hips, one more breath. And then look down, roll over with control to your plank, last vinyasa, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, pressing back. Last downward dog. We're here for 3 breaths. Take a deep breath in. Long exhale, let it go. Another 2 breaths in and out through the nose. And then lower down to the knees, child's pose. Keep the arms extended. And then bring the palms together. Take your prayer behind the back of your neck, giving a little tricep, upper arm stretch out. And just be still. Staying in your child's pose. Letting your breathing slow down. And then just releasing your arms, slowly peeling yourself up, coming to a seated position. So you may want a strap. If you don't have a strap, a belt or a scarf is absolutely fine here. And we're going to take Janusasana, bringing the right sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh. Shuffle around, find your sit bones. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale as you reach forward. Try not to just grab the foot. Keep the arms reaching forward as you fold. And if you get to about here and the hands come down, that feels like enough, that's absolutely fine. Try to keep the body parallel to the floor, so drawing the right ribs down towards the mat. If the foot feels within reach, taking hold of the foot. If you're comfortable binding, taking hold of the wrist and drawing the elbows out to the side, so you're actively pulling yourself down over that left leg. Wherever you are, breathing steadily, inhale, lengthening, and exhale to fold. Couple more breaths. Inhale, slowly lifting yourself up. Lift the right hand up and over behind you, rolling onto that right knee and grounding the left foot as you lift the hips. Slight back bend, pressing the hips forward just where it feels good. And exhale, lowering down. Take the right foot over to the outside of the left knee, setting up for our seated twist. Left leg can stay straight or tucking it underneath you. Take an inhale, reaching the right hand up, thumb to the base of the spine. Inhale, left hand reaches up, wrapping or hooking the elbow over that right knee. Find your twist. If the left leg is extended, keep the foot nice and active. Deep belly breath in. Steady breath out. Exhale to release, a little counter twist and fold to that left side, then switching sides, but just extend the legs to begin with. A quick little Navasana. Find your sit bones with the knees up and into your chest. Lift the toes, either stay there supporting your knees, or maybe hands releasing, maybe taking hold of the toes and extending the feet to the sky, drawing your legs into your chest. Holding there, deep breath in. And then exhale to release. Left foot to the inside of that right thigh. Find your sit bones. Janushisasana, right side. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, folding over the right leg. Again, use your breath. So just be mindful that when we first come into postures, it's usually not perhaps as deep as we can do if we're there for several more breaths. This is a quick flow, quick session, quick class. So perhaps just be mindful not to push at any point, but especially when we first come into a posture may not be the deepest expression, and that within a few more breaths you may find you can just go a little bit deeper. Couple more breaths here. And then lifting yourself up, take the left hand up and behind you, roll onto that front of that left shin, ground the right foot, lift the hips, right arm reaching back, press the hips forward, and exhale to lower down, left foot to the outside of the right thigh, seated twist here. You know where you're going, leg can be extended or tucked underneath you. Inhale, left hand up, thumb to the base of the spine, inhale, right hand, wrapping or hooking that arm. Find your rotation through your waist, maybe looking over the left shoulder, or just keep the neck and head aligned, looking to the side. Deep belly breath in, and exhale to release and counter twist and fold to the right side. Calming through the center, shake the legs out, make your way down onto your back, taking just knees into the chest, and then little happy baby, hands to your ankles or outsides of the feet. And just rocking there, looking to lengthen the spine, drawing the shoulders down to the mat, squeezing the knees down and towards your armpits, lengthen the tailbone back down towards the mat. Just holding there, breathing into your hips. Lovely spine lengthening, symmetrical pose after our twists. And then to finish, I invite you to either take a restorative inversion of legs up the wall, if you have a wall to hand or a sofa, or even just a cushion with the legs extended to the sky, please go ahead. If you would prefer to take a full shoulder stand, just be mindful of your neck. The pressure should be in the shoulders, but avoid if you have any neck issues. Option to come up into your shoulder stand if that's in your practice. We'll be here several breaths, so maybe closing the eyes. And be mindful never to turn your head if you're in your shoulder stand, so looking at your toes or closing the eyes. Couple more breaths. And of course, feel free here to just, if you want to pause and take a little bit longer, please do. It's a really good restorative practice, taking an inversion like this with our legs up the wall or just onto a sofa or sacrum on a cushion. Really good before bed to help just calm the nervous system. If you're in your shoulder stand, option to take your feet over in your plow pose, halasana, again, if that's already in your practice. We're not demonstrating, I'm not describing it here, we're just taking an inversion of your choice. And with control, when you're ready, slowly coming down, we'll all finish with fish matsyasana, a really good counter pose for your shoulder stand. So just extend the legs along the mat, the hands can come under your buttocks, palms facing down, press into the elbows, your forearms gently tipping onto the crown of the head, no weight really through the head, just opening through the chest, your sternum, your throat, and exhaling chin to chest. Release your hands, again just hugging the knees in, and of course finishing your practice. If there's any other shapes or postures, maybe a meditation, just a seated meditation that you would like to take, please go ahead. You can of course pause the video here to continue your own practice. Otherwise, when you're ready, then we're going to come to Savasana, a short guided Savasana. So when you're ready, taking any final postures and then coming to find Savasana, our final pose. So flat on your back, legs straight, all the knees can be bent if that feels better. Rocking your feet side to side, just releasing your legs, your hips. Take the arms away from the body, palms face up. Gently turn your head side to side and back to the center. Shuffle around so that you can get completely comfortable, to be still. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And sigh out, release. Again, in through the nose, deep, full breath in. And long release out. Last one, deepest breath in, and just hold at the top of your inhale. And open wide, let everything out. Let go of any physical frustration, any physical fatigue or tension. Let go here of anything emotionally, energetically that you just don't need to be having right here or anymore. And in stillness, just for a little bit longer, a few more breaths. Just let your body, your mind be calm, be still, be resting. Softening from your toes to the crown of the head. Soften even more your face, the space around the eyes. Unclenching your jaw. Being still. Feeling your breath move in and out without any effort. Being still. Being calm. Being steady. And being safe in your own body. If you feel you need to rest a little longer, please feel free to stay as long as you can in Savasana. Otherwise, if you're ready to finish your practice, begin to move fingers and toes, stretching the arms overhead and then hugging the knees into your chest. Keeping your eyes closed, rolling to your right side before pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat as we had at the very start. With your eyes closed, just lifting the shoulders towards the ears, inhaling, and exhaling, gliding them down. Bringing the hands to heart center, humbling your head to your heart. Giving some appreciation, some thanks to yourself for making this time to come to your mat and practice, to do your body and your mind a favor. I hope you're feeling good after that practice. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Thank you. Please get in touch if you have any questions, any feedback. That was a very short, quick practice, just one that you can fit into sort of any time of your day. If you'd like to join me, I run weekly Zoom classes, Monday UK time 6 till 7, and I'll be posting some weekly little shorter classes just to top up those live classes. Thank you, look after yourself and see you soon. Bye-bye.